All right, welcome back everyone to Japan Turn 3, July 1937, Operation Frostbite. This turn, Japan is going to be producing a fighter and 5 infantry that will spend every bit of the 25 that they had to spend. Japanese are going to continue their research into long-range aircraft, trying to move that to stage 2. Need a 7 or better. And there's an 11, so long-range aircraft will move up to stage 2. Okay, for the combat move, I've moved the 3 infantry from Rihi into Suyan, 1 motorized from Rihi into Suyan, 1 marine from Rihi into Suyan, 1 fighter from Rihi, and 2 tacticals from Rihi, all attacking right there. I've already got them set up on the board. There are 3 militia defending. The way I look at that, that is a mountain territory. So I've moved everybody down to 1 over here with the land units attacking, and I've got the 3 militia defending at a 3. So I'll roll that out. Five dice right here at 1s. All misses. Okay, 1 fighter at a 6. And got a 5. So that's 1 hit on a militia. Now, 2 tacticals at 7 or less. A 4 and a 9. So 1 more hit. 3 militia defending at a 3. 1 hit. 1 hit, so I will take off probably an infantry. That seems to be the smart thing to take off. And there is 1 militia left. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units attacking at 1. And those appear to be all misses. Fighter at 6. 10 is a miss. And 2 tactical bombers at 7 or less. 1 hit, which is all I needed to kill the remaining militia. And I'll have the militia defend at 3 or less. Or 3 or less. 11, that's a miss. So, moving on to the map will be 2 infantry into Suyan. There'll be 2 infantry, 1 marine, 1 motorized. The fighter and the tactical, 2 tacticals will be flying back to Rihi. I'll get that set up and get ready for the next one. Okay, there's what the map looks like now. The 2 tacticals and a fighter would go back to Rihi. Marine, 2 infantry, and a motorized infantry into Suyan. That'll be the way that looks. Japanese will go up 1, and the Chinese Communists will go down 1. Chinese Communists, I have them down to 2 now, and the Japanese will move up to 23. Alright, for my next combat move, I've taken transport plus 2 Marines from C-Zone 56, moved them into C-Zone 54 for an amphibious drop-off in Hunan. Also, a transport plus 2 SNLFs from C-Zone 38, move into C-Zone 54, and also drop off in Hunan. 2 fighters and 1 technical from C-Zone 54 will be flying in support. Also have 1 fighter coming in from Formosa into Hunan. Shore bombardment. I have 4 land units going into that battle. Those 4 right there. So I have 4 shore bombardments. I have 2 battleships at a 4, battle cruiser at a 3, and a heavy cruiser at a 2. Okay, we'll roll out for the shore bombardment first. I have these set up at 1 because that looks like a mountainous border that they will be crossing through. So the first round, everything, these land units will be at a 1. That's the way I've got that figured. If I'm wrong, somebody I'm sure will let me know, because I should be able to move them up to do their normal 2 the next round if they last that long. Okay, here go 2 battleship shore bombardments at 4 left. Got a 4 and a 7. So one of these infantry is going to go away right from the beginning. They're left with 3. I've got 1 battle cruiser at 3 or less. 8, that's going to be a miss, and 1 heavy cruiser at 2 or less. That's an 8, that's going to be a miss as well. Okay, now let's take our 4 land units at 1. And those are all misses. 3 fighters at 6 or less. 2 hits. And 1 tactical bomber at 7 or less. And that's a 7. So that is all of their infantry. They will get 3 defenses at 4. One hit. Got a 1. So we'll take off a Marine and get everything back set up on the map, and I'll show you how that's going to work out. The units from 2 of the fighters. Hold on, let me say this right so I don't mess everybody up. The 2 fighters in a tactical will be flying back to their carriers in Sea Zone 54, and the 1 fighter from Formosa, it had enough room to move the 1 flying off the island into the sea zone, 1 flying off the sea, that 2 flying off the sea zone into the Hunan, 3 back to the sea zone, 4 back to Formosa. So it'll be going back where it started from. Okay, there's what that looks like after that's all over with. Japanese have 1 Marine and 2 SNLFs in Hunan. Fighter flew back to Formosa. The other fighters flew back to their carriers that are in Sea Zone 54. And the Japanese went up to 25, and the Chinese went down to 5. Okay, for non-combat moves, 2 transports from Sea Zone 54, the ones that did not move into Sea Zone 54 but were already sitting there, are going to move into Sea Zone 56 off Tokyo. The destroyer from Sea Zone 38, one of them, is going to zip down to Sea Zone 88, right down here. You can see that. 3 spaces. Light cruiser from Sea Zone 54 is going to move over to Sea Zone 38, join the other light cruiser in transport and whatnot that's sitting there. And we've got a fighter from Tokyo that is going to fly over 1, 2, 3, 4 and land in Rihe. So at this point I've got 2 fighters and 2 tacticals along with the militia in Rihe. Okay, for the placement of units, I'm going to put 1 fighter in Tokyo, along with 3 infantry. It's getting a little crowded in there. I'll probably chip them out, but for ease of doing it right now, there's now 3 infantry and 1 fighter in Tokyo. Put 1 infantry in Kyushu and 1 infantry in Rihi at the minor factory there. Japan will collect 25 this turn, plus the 1. It was 2, but since they've attacked China again, that'll drop to 1. So they will attack. I mean, they will take 2. They will collect $26 for this round, and I will pass this along to Ozark Outpost and the Commonwealth. Thank you very much.